Hey, this is Ray with Jade Investments. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to go ahead and get started straightforward. These are the two properties that I purchased. I made a previous video. In fact, I'll go ahead and put the link on there. That way you can go back and watch it. You always make your money upon purchase. Yeah, I know you're seeing this hat, Trump 2020. Yes, I am going to vote for Trump 2020. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and get started. The first property, I actually paid cash. You always make your money upon purchase. Just remember that. That's not after purchase. Both of these properties, I purchased them in cash. This one was $20,500. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Closing cost is $1,651. Your closing cost is always going to be less when you pay cash as well. Of course, paint and flooring. This is all it needs is paint and flooring. Estimating $5,000. Your inspections $800 for a total of $27,951. The fair market value on this one is $42,560, which is a difference of $14,609. This is a fair market value. So in other words, in that block, in that area, that's what those properties cost, or that's what those properties appraise at. Tax value, that's what they're doing. This can go up after you do updating on this. You can have an appraiser go in there, a bank and so on, and appraise this, and it can go higher. This property is the same size as the 3-bedroom that I bought on this size. Exactly the same size, pretty much. So I can make this one a 3-bedroom. It just depends how much money I want to spend on it. So we'll see. This one is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Cash price $40,000. Closing is the same as $1,651. Inspections $800. Total price $42,451. This one, the fair market value is $64,318 for a difference of $21,861. So I'm making money the minute I purchased it. So you want to see what the numbers are. What are you going to make money on? How much cash flow? This is if you want to refinance it. If you want to pull your money out, since you paid cash and you want to pull your money out of there from the bank, borrow money so you can go purchase another property. This is how you would do it. You buy this one in cash. It's fast. You go purchase it, get it going before someone else beats you to it. Because if you go try to refinance the property, it's going to take longer. Banks will take 45 days, 60 days, depending. And then it's got to go through all kinds of inspections. It's got to make sure that it meets their requirements for you to get it. If you purchase it cash, you go back there and you just remodel everything, fix whatever needs to be fixed. And then you can refinance it. It's a lot easier. And you already have the property. You beat somebody else. You beat another investor to it. So here we go. We're going to get started on this one. So let's just say it appraises at the fair market value. It doesn't even go higher than $42,560. So let's say you want to pull $42,560. That's what you want to loan from the bank. That's what you're going to be on your mortgage. So the bank is going to require 25% down. So all they're going to do is take your 25%, which you already purchased the property in cash, so you're not going to put any additional money in. So what you're going to do is they're going to subtract $10,640 out of it. That's what they're going to subtract. So you get a 30-year mortgage. Right now, interest rates are 2.9, 2.980, and of course they vary depending on the bank and your credit and all that. So that's going to be up to you on how your credit is. The higher, the better credit you have, the lower interest rate you get. If you got bad credit, but you can always get. If you go back to my other videos, you can always get someone else to help you, another partner, a family member, or someone else that's got better credit, so you can get a lower interest rate. And then just put your payment and interest. It will be approximately $134. And then your property taxes is $21 on this property. Just keep in mind, this is a property that's in a different state. You're going to have to run the numbers on yours to see how your taxes are. Some places the taxes are higher. Some places the insurance is going to be higher depending on where it's at. If it's in a flood zone, which I don't buy any properties in a flood zone. Just for that reason, the insurance is going to be higher. Plus, I don't want a property that's going to be in a flood zone and get damaged. So your insurance on this one is $23. And then we're looking at vacancy. All my vacancies on all my properties is 5%. And this one would be approximately $27. And then you would have your property management, unless you want to do it yourself, which is property management is 10%. And on this property, it will be $55. And then you're going to need your maintenance and repairs, which I put on this one is $50. Just because it's a lower price property, it's not $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 property, so your maintenance repairs is going to be less. And especially since you go in there and you do every repair that you need to do and get it out of the way, you know it's not going to cost you any more throughout the year. So on this one, it rents out for $550. In fact, let me do this one first. Let's total this out. So we're going to add all these figures together because that's what you're going to figure out, and this is $310. That's your expenses. Your rent is $550. So then, after it's all done, this is what you will collect each month. That's your cash flow on this property. That's your cash flow on this property that you only spent $20,500 plus all this. Total was $27,951. Now, let's look at this. Whenever you withdrew the 25%, because this is your loan, you're going to request a loan, but you're going to subtract this from that, and your total basically comes out to $31,920. So if you look at that figure, compare it to what you already put in it. So you're actually still making money again by pulling this figure out, getting that loan, pulling that money, and you can go repeat this process again if you go find you one just like this. If not, of course, you're going to have to add additional funds into it. But if you see how great this one right here, it's a good investment right there. You pull out $31,920 out of your $27,951. So you actually make money again. You made money twice. You made it when you purchased it, and then you made it again when you refinanced it, if you wanted to refinance it, and that's what you pulled out. So, and this is your cash flow. That's $240 each month that you're going to receive for basically doing nothing. Sitting at home, whatever you want to do. So that's just one property that you can cash flow off of $240. Imagine if you had 10 of those, 15 of those, 20 of those. The same way, just cash flow. So it's up to you if you want to refinance it. If you don't, this figure, then you're going to have to just subtract your insurance, because you're going to have insurance, your taxes, your vacancy. You're going to leave this out. You're still going to need it. If you're going to do a property manager as well, you're always going to do your maintenance and repairs, property management, vacancy, insurance, and your property taxes. This figure you can subtract if you don't need it then. That's if you don't refinance it. So let's go to this one. That's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, so you can see how this one works. So this one, it's $64,318. And of course, this one is going to be 25% down as well. And as I said before, it's going to be taken out of your out of the mortgage already that's on there. 16. So this one's $16,080. That's what they're going to leave in there. So if you look at this one, you're going to make $48,238 because you're going to subtract your 25%. So $48,238, and this is what you have in it, $42,451. This property, it's already done. It's a turnkey. This is a turnkey. It has new roof, new water heater, new flooring, which is carpets, paint, and I believe might have other things that I don't remember of. I know it's the roof, the flooring, the paint. It's complete turnkey. I don't have to do anything but go ahead and put a tenant in this one. So that is a total, and that is what I can take out of it. So I already made it $6,000 off of it again. As you can see, this is a good one to purchase because the fair market value is $64,318. I can always get it reappraised if I want to make more out of this, if I want to pull more money out of it, but I don't want to at this time. So let's just get the figures off for this one. It's 30-year mortgage, the same at 2.980. And as I said, if your credit is that good, then that's what it's going to be. And then it'd be 203 on this one. That's your principal and interest. Your property taxes on this one was $31. As you can see, the taxes are not expensive in this location. And your insurance is $23 on this one. And then your vacancy is 5%. And this one relates to $35. And then you have your property management. And the reason I do property management because I don't want to deal with anything. I just want to hand it over to someone else, and especially since this is an out-of-state property, I don't want to be there and have to try to get people to repair it for me or of anything. This one's $70 of your property management. The reason why is because this one rents. Let's go ahead and get your maintenance on this one is $75. So your total on this one comes out to $437. And as you can see, it's a little bit higher than this one. Reason why is because you're pulling more money out. And the rent on this one is $700. So this is your cash flow on this one was $263. So that's your cash flow. That's what you pulled out. You can take this figure and go purchase. If you find another property just similar to that for $40,000, you'll pay $42,500, and you can continue to repeat the process. So here you have two of them. You're making over $500 on two properties on cash flow. You might say, well, that's not very much, but that is cash flow. That is money that's coming to you each month, and you might. I know it doesn't seem very much. You have other properties that you can make a little bit more, and you have properties that you make less. It all depends how much money you spend on it, but this is not a bad figure for spending $27,000, which people spend that on a car itself and don't even make any cash flow because they're making the payment. Right here, you actually somebody else is paying you to live here. You can take this and go buy another vehicle, or you can take both of these together and go buy a larger vehicle if you want an expensive one. As you see here, this is a good one. All you did was spend $42,451 for a turnkey property, and that's your net worth can go up as well. Each property that you purchase, your net worth goes up. This is if you want to refinance. If you don't want to refinance it, don't. Go buy you multiple properties. I don't believe I'm going to refinance these two. I'm going to leave these two alone. I'm going to go buy another one. I'll refinance that one so I can repeat that and pull that money out and go buy another property. But I like to keep some that are just bought and paid for, and I don't have to deal with it anymore. I don't have to make a mortgage payment, anything like that. And just in case anything comes up, I have those properties that I can always pull money out and for an emergency fund. But you also want to put money away, and that's where your maintenance and repairs comes in. Put that money away. That's where your vacancy comes in. You're putting that money away, just in case when people leave, you have that money to cover your mortgage. Which this is, it's a small mortgage, $134. You can't tell me you can't cover that yourself. $134. People spend more than that on coffee a month. More than that. And you know other places I'm talking about, Starbucks, $134 a month. So why not buy you an investment property and start making money? This is to help you out. That's what I make these videos for. To help you out, to show you that you can also do it. Just like I'm doing it. I'm your average guy. If I can do it, you can do it. I learned this from other people, and I continue to learn from other people as well, reading books. Another place you can look it up is Bigger Pockets. Bigger Pockets is a great website, podcast. It's free. You can learn a lot from those guys on Bigger Pockets. That's where I learned my information from. That's where I get my stuff from. And that's how I learned it. Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, one of the best books you can read. It'll open your eyes up and you'll get to see what you're supposed to be buying. Instead of liabilities, assets. So I hope this video helped you out. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video with others so everyone else can better themselves with you. And thanks for watching.